let's go ahead and get rolling and
Cool.
get it on tape. I've had like local people, and I've got 2 more shows lined up. Like December 14th is the last show that I have lined up for this year, and there are great local musicians.
There's a bunch of us, yeah.
And I mean, just like local to this town.
Reform.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ever got to meet Jim, but he was a fiddle player. He used to come out to the open mics.
Maybe not.
He's here.
Okay.
He would always play with like Wes or Brad Sims, but he's here. His wife is here. She plays the main mandolin. And so like what I was thinking, like by the time December 14th is here, 2 weeks, man, Christmas is gonna be rolling around. What if we just invited a bunch of people and we just had a big old
jam? I think that would be great. It'd be really fun.
But
especially all these old heads who are here. I mean, you said there was never anything here. No musical outlet, no band program, nothing. That all these old heads have just been in the crock pot for 40 years, never had the opportunity.
Well, I mean, I had one guy come in, and I have musicians coming through the week, and I always try to get their information. And you know, like they're anywhere from original songwriters to they play cover bands, and I've heard of them. I know they've been doing it for years. I mean, it must be somewhat successful for them.
Yeah.
And they don't even ask about playing the close on Sundays. They're more interested in like meeting who's coming through.
Hell yeah.
And I almost see that as I'm really happy about like who I've invited to come play it. But I think like if you are a musician, like just the breadth and how diverse a lot of the players I've had come through. I mean, it might kind of open your eyes and like maybe change the way that you kind of think and construct things in your mind.
Yeah.
When you approach a song.
And change your perception of what people around here are doing.
Because I mean, like when I was advertising your show, like they was like, well, who's coming this coming Sunday? I said, this good friend of mine, John Keys. I call him the Heart of Mantachi. It was like, Mantachi, what's that? And I was like, it's just outside of Tupelo. And the first time I ever heard him play, I was like, I've never heard anything like that. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
I happen to like it, but I guarantee you if you come to the show, you'll never hear anything like this.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's really awesome to say. That's a cool thing to hear.
Yeah, man. But shit. And I was kind of thinking, and I don't know if you wrote your set list down, but I was kind of thinking maybe depending on the crowd, you could kind of do what you did over there in Oxford that day. Just pass the set list around. Hey, you see a song title?
Oh yeah.
If you see something that kind of catches your eye,
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Call it.
Yeah, I'll do that. That'd be cool. I like a little audience participation like that.
Yeah, man. And I'll tell you, which Rosie and they're good friends, but each show has been so diverse and so different, but no one has quite owned this room like Ksenia.
Really? She did a good job?
Yeah, and if you'd like to go back, that was early Grace Davis. You can watch her 3-song set, but she printed out lyrics to a couple of her songs. And I mean, it was like she was putting on a church service in here.
Awesome.
You know?
Awesome.
Sure.
Own the room.
She made stickers too.
Yeah, they're still floating around.
Cool.
Spirits and music this day. It was cute.
Cool.
I wish I would have seen it if you missed it. And then I saw it.
Yeah.
But I saw it for free. You had to pay $5 if you didn't see it. You gotta pay to play.
You did a little bit.
Well, guys, welcome you to Porch Talk. This is your host, Alan. I got John Keys. He hadn't been on since the show upgrades. Last time we did it off a field recorder in my truck. And we were talking about car crashes. And dude, I'm happy to have you here at the store. I was wanting you to come check the place out, and what better way to come see it than come play it?
Dude, I'm happy to be invited.
Yeah.
It's nice to be here with you today.
Yeah, and I do have my baseball mitt. I know it's a little messy out there, but if we have a little time, I'd like to play.
I played in worse.
Yeah.
I played in worse. We got extra balls. I brought some. Anybody wants to come play catch, you holler at me.
I'm telling you,
Mints.
we had this big old like David's sunflower seed bucket
Mm-hmm.
full of baseballs, and we would go out on a day like today, me, my brother, and my dad, and we would play with those balls until they were just absolutely waterlogged.
They get soggy.
Swollen.
Yeah.
And my brother is pitching, and I'm batting. There's nothing worse than hitting a waterlogged ball.
Oh.
And then also, there's nothing worse than getting hit by a waterlogged
Yeah.
ball. It wells.
It's like a medicine ball.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
But dude, man, what have you been up to? What has been good?
Man, I got a job at this music shop. So all day long, I just like fix guitars and talk to people about guitars and play. And then there's this old cat that works there, Johnny Wigington, man. He played on the morning show for an age, and he had a couple strokes, so he can't really play like he used to. He used to be a monster, but now his way, or as I perceive it, his way of like staying in the game is like, you look like you're keen to learn. Let me show you this trick. So I've been just stealing secrets, man. It's been great.
Leaps and bounds since the last time I heard you play live.
Really?
And I don't know if that's because of Jimmy or what.
Mm.
You're a lot better.
Oh man.
But working at a music shop, I know you're not really one to listen to others people's music. Does it ever kind of drive you crazy?
Yeah. The guy I work with most he loves Red Hot Chili Peppers. And
I don't.
God damn, that's all I hear all day long. And I'm happy for him to have that outlet to really, deep dive. But bro,
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, man. Let's get you something else. And then I recently got word that starting December 1st, the owner really loves to play jazz Christmas music. So I won't be in a bad mood for the next month.
I'm glad I caught you there.
Yeah, you got me in a good time.
It starts tomorrow.
Yeah, you got me in a good time.
Man, my radio went out on my truck almost 3 years ago. And granted, I don't get a lot of passengers anymore, especially when they find out that I don't have a radio.
Yeah.
But, their first time riding the truck, we're about 5 minutes down the road, and they were like, "You gonna put something on?"
I wish I could.
I tell them, I was like, even if my radio worked, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's like, really, you ride listening to the road.
Yeah.
Well, if I wasn't doing that, I'd probably be like listening to an audiobook.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't listen to, as crazy as you are about music, you're not going to listen to music. I don't listen to music in the car. I used to.
Yeah.
I don't really enjoy it like that anymore.
Yeah. And I don't know, man, you can be of two minds. And I wouldn't think, like, if you really think that art or that music is art, that you would want to consume it 24/7. It would be like a special thing. You sit down with it.
Well, I mean, that is the way that I've been, like, and I can't wait till football season is over. I'm going to bring my record player and my records down here. And I mean, that's the way that I like listening to my favorite musicians,
Cover
my
to cover.
favorite songwriter. Like, I want to listen to your album the way that you intended it. I'm going to start song 1 on side A. I'm going to work the needle all the way through.
Yeah.
Then we'll turn it over and we're going to go all the way through. Now, whether I'm here in the store by myself or if, I had somebody come in and maybe they mentioned something and I was like, you would probably like this.
Yeah. They flip through my records and see. Yeah.
This will suit you. And like really start honing in it's Al's Spirits and Music. Like, let's hone in on what makes this music.
Yeah. It's not just on Sunday. Yeah. This is church.
Yeah, speaking of which, I want to get some pews.
Incredible.
Wouldn't it be?
You talk about painting, doing a deco. Let's get some pews in here.
And the smaller ones, that'll probably hold about 3 or 4 asses and kind of build an aisle.
Yeah.
And then, like, just really mark it up because, like, I've had people, kind of locals, kind of say that kind of thing. It's like, closed on Sundays and you do it kind of like church, huh? I was like, well, we fall right in between 2 church services. So if you wanted a third one, come and
swing
get
by.
it.
Yeah. Come catch the spirit at Al's Spirits and Music.
Well, dude, so like that Jimmy cat you was telling me about.
Johnny.
Sorry about that, Johnny. But he reminds me of a cat, Charlie Parr. Charlie Parr is an older guy, and it's been years ago now, but he had some health issues, and it might have been, I know he had at least 1 stroke. It may have been 2. But he was a hell of a guitar player. And when he come out of that stroke, he couldn't remember, nor could he make the shapes
Yeah,
anymore.
it stole from him.
And he had to relearn.
Yeah.
And when he relearned, it was like, this is still Charlie Parr, but Charlie Parr can't even play his own songs anymore.
Yeah, but you have a side A and a side B.
And now you're on side B.
And now you're on side B. Yeah.
And like, if he plays his old songs, he can't. He doesn't know how to play them like that anymore. But I like his new style.
Yeah, and there's something about that where you get some kind of setback, and however you decide to handle it, you keep going. Like if you play music, your music will change. If you painted, your painting would change. It's real good and autobiographical and real.
Absolutely. I was thinking about that, just not only with music but with art too. And I know, like, if I were to take like a Joe McGowan or someone who definitely has like a style, and I would almost was like, you could line up 100 artists' work, and I would be able to pick a Joe McGowan piece out. Is every one of his pieces the same? No, but he has it's just some kind of a psychedelic, like, it looks like he just lives and breathes, and the moment he wakes up, he's on acid. Just the way that he's perceiving the world.
Yeah.
And, but even with music, is like, if I were to hit, like, if I didn't know that you were playing and I was walking up to the door and I could hear your guitar, I would know exactly who that was.
Yeah.
Although your sound is evolving, it is changing, it's like, but nobody really does it that way.
And I think that's the nicest compliment to hear, even if you didn't mean it like that, but that's the nicest compliment you can hear or give, is that you have a signature.
Yeah.
And I can hear it, even if your style changes or whatever, that sounds like you is a beautiful thing to hear.
Shit, it's true, man. Well, man, I like just outside the store, and the job, man. What else? You been getting any creeks lately?
No, I haven't, man. We've been in a drought, and then now it's hard to hunt because leaves are everywhere, and there's only so many times you can get joked with a red jasper colored leaf and bend over and get it, and it's a leaf, not a rock. You got to have a real gully washer to knock all those leaves off and then see what's under there. So winter's hard to hunt. You can go in the dead of winter after all those leaves are gone, or you can just catch a real good rain and go then. But I haven't really been. Mostly what I do is play music, and recently read through like a fiend Dungeon Crawler Carl. Have you read that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's like this 8-book, right now, 8-book series. I don't think this is a spoiler, but like, it begins, it's winter in some northern place, and this guy is just alone in his apartment with his girlfriend's cat, and the cat climbs out the window because he's trying to smoke. It's cold outside, he don't want to go out, so the window's open, he's smoking, the cat jumps out the window to like an adjacent tree, and then he's like, it's late at night, he's like, don't get the, come back in here.
You know better than that.
And he has to run downstairs in like his girlfriend's like bathroom slippers and this leather jacket to try to coax this cat down. And while he's doing that, the entire world flattened. It collapses. All the buildings, everything. Everybody's dead. If you were outside, you're cool. But if you were inside, every building is flat. And then across this like barren landscape, these illuminated stairwells open up, and it's cold. And so this cat like runs down the stairwell, and he chases after it, and then once you're in, you're locked in, and you're in a dungeon. It's funny, bro. It's scary. You read it like you're trying to breathe. It's good.
I want to say I was watching the new season of Stranger Things, and I think the guy pulled out a figurine that was representative of that book series.
It may be.
I think the little
awesome.
figurine was Carl the Cave Dweller.
It may.
And I think they made reference to that.
Full send recommendation.
I have been, since we got this place, we did the music series, I've been flirting with like kind of doing like, I wanted to come up with some kind of a TV kind of, not really, it would be probably like YouTube, like 3 to 5 minute episodes we would do. I was going to call it Bottles. And dude, some of the stories and some of the people that have walked through the store, and I am not making fun of them by any stretch, but I have heard tales of you couldn't never imagine in them if you spend all your time reading.
Mm-hmm.
Horrific, hilarious.
You can't make
Like,
it up.
Truth is stranger than fiction,
Mm-hmm.
and I get it every day.
Yeah, and Read from Alabama could have a soft white underbelly.
It definitely
You could come in and do 5-minute shorts of people's life story.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was thinking too, and like almost like kind of gauge it, and like build an overarching story with that is almost like a Larry David whether it was Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm, is always liked Larry's way of like approaching television characters.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like hugs and self-improvement. No, these are broken people who are not really interested in fixing themselves.
Yeah.
They're real.
Yeah.
And they know their flaws, but they don't mind.
But this is the way it is.
Yeah. This is how it is. Exactly. And I would like to start like putting something together with that, just to kind of help build this up some more.
Yeah. Arts and culture.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I started like Porch Talk, and it was one mic, it's 2 mics, and now we got a camera, and like I just want to keep growing and building everything, because I think we really have something in this area, and we don't even have to fake it.
Yeah, and this is a positive trajectory, even over the course of like 5 years. First time I played Porch Fest was off the back balcony into the yard, and then you move on, you have like an actual venue, and then you have Porch Talk, and like you said, the last time we caught up in that way was like in your truck, and now you have a store, you have a camera and 2 mics, and you come every weekend, people come through.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good upward trajectory.
Just trying to keep on growing, man.
Yeah.
And a big part of that, might be more like Johnny, although I know he's had his strokes. I hate to keep going back to him. I'm not picking on him, but
I'll show him, he'll be tickled to hear his name so many times.
But man, I kind of see it that way too. Is I love playing guitar. I love writing songs, and I like playing my songs. But like one thing that I've like really been, when I journal, when I'm writing, not only about this place, but what I want out of my life in a week's time, in a month's time, in a year's time, is like I want to keep on creating and facilitating things that I wish I had when I really needed something.
When you needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't available to me because of 3 possibilities. A, I had no idea it existed. B, I didn't know the right person. Or C, it was just out of my reach.
Yeah. And in a lot of ways, it's not, you shouldn't necessarily even have to know the right person. I mean, we have good friends who do a lot for this community, and so it's good to know them. But it shouldn't be that hard for young players, or like these older people that we were talking about earlier who are just out here, never had that outlet. It shouldn't be that hard for them to have that drive and then find a place to pursue it. They shouldn't have to hunt or have to know the right person.
And something else that I think is just awesome, and I thought it was this way in Columbus, it's like this, and a lot of communities I spent time in, is their heart is in the right place.
Most people want to do the right thing.
And I've decided, yeah, I agree with that. But I've decided, like, whether it's ever playing with a band again or not, like the first time someone brings up a 5-letter word and it's money, you're out. Like, dude, we ain't doing this. If you thought we were doing this for money, you are mistaken. We're doing it for the art.
Yeah.
What money we make, it's going to go into a bank account, and we're going to invest that into the project that we're doing to make it better. But like, this is not about like.
You're not going to make money.
Yeah, we're not getting rich off.
You're not going to. You might recoup your gas money, and you might get half your grocery tab, but you're not making money. It's not for that, and that's like a hard lesson to learn. Even if you go tour around and really self-advertise and go after it, you're still not going to come home with a bunch of money. It's not an oil rig. You just get out here and pour.
Yeah. And, I'm just looking at trajectories of like people in the area that I've seen that have found success. A lot of them have found it because of TikTok.
Yeah.
Whether it's them, posted an original song, right place, right time. A lot of that did happen during COVID. Next thing you know, they got one of their songs on a TV commercial or a song in a movie, a song on a TV show, and then you have kind of like that multimedia kind of thing going.
And that's great.
And I avoid that at all costs. Like I don't have a TikTok. I do believe like if you're someone who is trying to get your art found, whether it's poetry or visual or even music, TikTok is where you should be. Like that is built for that. I believe.
It's a really good springboard, and I don't fault these kids. I try to steer clear of like the encroaching boomer mentality, that you just kind of grow into. Trying not to, but like
I'm already that way. I don't want to learn another app.
Yeah. But like from personal experience, and I know that the economy of original music doesn't exist anymore. And I mean, to an extent, even the economy of like cover bands or live music is dead. You go, regardless of how much you put into it or how much you practice, how tight it is, it doesn't matter. Maybe you get out of 100 people, 2 or 3 people listen. Maybe you get a $5 tip. And so I can't fault these kids, like whether they've tried it or not. If you go and you try out in front of people and you don't have any of the success, if you could just stay home and get a perfect take and submit it and people appreciate it, I would do that. Mm-hmm. But I'm with you. I don't want to learn another app. I don't want to self-advertise in that way. But I don't blame them.
I recently went and caught a friend of mine play at Tuscaloosa, and it's a Friday night. Alabama's going to be hosting the Oklahoma Sooners. They're playing football the following Saturday.
Big day.
Yeah, and there's a lot of football fans playing the college strip there in Tuscaloosa, and people are bar hopping, moving place to place. My friend plays original music. That's it. Now, these people from Oklahoma have any idea who he is?
No.
And they walk up, and he you can tell what they're wearing. They're wearing their Oklahoma.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Yeah. And, hey, man, after this, would you play me some Luke Bryan? And, Taylor just looked at the guy, and he said, buddy, I'm not trying to be rude, disrespectful, or anything, but read the room.
Yeah.
He said, how long have you been sitting here listening to me play? He said, since you started, about 30 minutes. He said, what's one thing you've noticed?
Do you recognize any of the songs?
He said,
Any of them?
I've never heard any of this. He's like, are you enjoying it? Yeah, I like it.
Great.
And he said, if you want to hear Luke Bryan, I bet any of these other bars around here are probably playing it.
Yeah.
But as for me, I'm playing my songs.
Yeah. This is my time. You can pop on your Spotify Premium into your AirPods and get what you want. But right now, yeah.
And that guy walked back over there to his friend group, and I don't know if maybe it was his girl or maybe they talked about it as a group. And I was just kind of reading the lips over there, and he's, well, he don't play Luke Bryan, and they were like, oh well,
okay, let's hang out.
I like what he's been doing. I like
so
this.
Far. Yeah.
And it's like, how many times and I've seen it happen like with my friends if I'm out supporting a show like that and someone comes up, Hunter has done it. And Hunter's such a sweetheart.
I like Hunter a lot.
And somebody will ask for something and he'll give it. And I was like, no, everybody else wants you.
Yeah.
Don't.
But man, Hunter in that way, he may have it figured out. He's not.
He very well.
He's not gonna fight it, He's got it in his catalog, and yeah, I'll give it to you.
But it's like, man, the last show that I played, well, I say show, I was hosting an open mic at Munson's.
That's a show.
I think so. But I treat it like it is. And I'm opening it up. I'm getting ready to turn it over. I think it was one of the Air Force guys. And I just finished my second song. I'm getting ready to go into the third. I said, hey, everybody, I'm going to play one more song of mine. And then we're going to bring so-and-so up, and we're going to kick this open mic off, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. This will be my last song. And you know how it is on the stage. You hear everything in the crowd.
Yeah.
And the first thing I hear, right after I finish, all right, here it goes, I hear, thank God. And, I just get in the mic, and I was like, well, this guy's really happy about me.
I got 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now I'm playing with him a little bit, and like he says something else to his friend. He's like, I didn't think he could hear. I was like, I hear everything, man.
I can hear that whisper too.
Yeah, I hear everything.
Yeah.
It's like, don't be ashamed, don't be embarrassed.
No.
Like, I'm not for everybody.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that you said it that loud.
Yeah. And I'm gonna repeat it.
Yeah.
So everybody can
And
hear.
I'm gonna let you know that I heard.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
by the way, this next song is for you.
Yeah. This is for you, buddy.
But yeah, man, it's just, and he would get up later and play.
Mm.
And
Did you expect people to be kind and generous to you when you played? Then why can't you share that with everybody else? Thank God.
I thought about that when he was playing, and I was like, do I return it?
Yeah. That'd be the bigger man. Let him go. Yeah.
Man, that's great. Keep going.
You did a great job. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, yeah, it's like kind of like what this whole conversation's kind of been about. It's like, man, I've been, I just trying to learn how to be the best team player I can be and like finding my role.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know that, I'm not the best, here to be offered. And it never was about that.
Mm.
But what I can do is I can help facilitate and I can help people along the way if they need a little help.
Yeah, and skill, man, that don't matter. In any regard, really. If you can play your cowboy chords and you can sing a little melody on top of it, skill doesn't matter. And especially in terms of being like an elder and trying to give what you didn't have. One thing you can give, regardless of your skill level, is to do it. Because when you do it, if there's somebody out there who really wanted to, but they feel empowered by you, they wouldn't have done it otherwise.
That's one reason, like, man, I've been hosting that open mic at Munson's for 4 years. And sometimes I can't be there. And, you know, it's usually a friend of mine, and he'll take over and run it. And sometimes, like, I can't be there for all of it, but I'll pop in toward the end of it.
Yeah.
And, like, just over the years of doing that, I would love for that open mic to be hosted by. I would love to not host it for a year. I would still go and support it and play it, and like let it be under. Hey, we're not open. I can't serve on Sunday.
Appreciate you, brother.
That was better than that. But
Lights are on.
anyway, yeah, lights are on. But anyway, like whoever runs it, run it 100% the way you would run it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if I'm there or not. Like, I'm just, like you said, I'm here to support it and I'm here to play it, because I can't tell you, like, anytime we get somebody who's been a part of the Columbus scene who you haven't seen play out in a while, and they stop by and they play, that means a lot.
Yeah. I'm getting back into it. And I got 2 songs ready.
Yeah. And they're going to get up there and they're going to do 2, and that's going to be it. And then they probably going to disappear.
Yeah.
And it's like, what was that? I don't know, but it was cool.
But you got 2 songs out of it. And they got to give that. And that's valuable.
Well, man, like, what about with you lately as far as playing out? You've been playing out a lot lately? You kind of been...
Only if my friends ask me. I don't chase it anymore. For a long time, I was perfectly happy to write and record and send songs to, send them to the boys, send them to my mother, and that was my world. So I'm happy to go back to that. And should a friend ask me to play, I'll play. Almost no questions asked, but I'm not chasing it anymore, because I don't like the sensation of being a human radio. I don't like that. So if Ryan asked me, or you asked me, or whoever, I'm there. But otherwise, no.
I got you. Like, what do you mean by, like, the human radio? What does that mean to you?
I spend a lot of time playing. I mean, that's my principal hobby. And that is my only outlet for creative expression. And so I end up putting a lot of myself into it. And it takes a long time, mostly. Sometimes you just, catch a vein and go. But spend a lot of time making them. Try to make them say something. And then, you just take a mercenary job for $150 and you go. And even if the place is full, and you try to corral them and make them listen, whether with an acoustic, you get out, or whether with an electric, you just crank it up. The sensation of looking around the room and nobody's there, even though it's full of people, that's what I mean. The sensation of being a human radio. I don't like that. And I mourn for other nobodies who write and put a considerable amount of effort into it to go and play. I mourn for them because I know that feeling, which is another reason why it's really important to be there for like those open mic nights, or like the little shows where there are 10 or 15 people there, for you to show up and to shut up and listen. That is more than tips or more than comments or notoriety, just the gracious act of being there for somebody doing something that they're nervous and afraid of to do but love to do. That is what it's about, and it's hard to get.
That is like when it comes to live, I don't really get that feeling a whole lot with the open mic. It's a little different, and I don't know why it should all feel the same.
Everybody's there to play, so they're there for it.
Yeah.
And there's a considerable component of like nervousness, like I'm just trying to figure this out while he's still playing. I've got one song left, but they're quiet and they're present.
Yeah.
Their presence is, open mics don't feel like that.
And I've had it there for while I was chasing it, man. Before I finally saw the light.
Yeah. At a certain point,
do better.
Yeah.
It was. I had gotten into playing like these singer-songwriter rounds, and you would share the stage with
3 or 4 other guys.
3 or 4 other guys, and you just kind of go around the horn. And I remember that ride around, I felt like I was, for whatever reason, and if it had been the next night or the night before, it may not have been that way, but for whatever reason, I was cooking that night.
Some days are better than others.
Yeah. And I was getting the best of everybody. And it's not like competition like that, but yes, it is.
Yeah. You feel it.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I did good then. Yeah, you feel it.
And I remember a week later, I'm at another ride around, and I'm the worst in the room. And like,
it's good to feel good, and it's good to be humbled. It's good.
And I got both of those.
Yeah, both of those.
Back to back.
Yeah.
And also, man, just good friends, like showing up to listen and hear it and giving honest feedback. And like after about 3 or 4 of those, like I was the best, I was the worst, I was middle of the pack. Why do I do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And just critical feedback from friends. It's like, man, kind of like with what you like. You love it. It's the hobby you spend the most time with. But it don't even look like you enjoy sharing it with other people in public.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't.
Maybe I don't.
Maybe I'll stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
That easy.
Yeah, it's that easy. And then if you have like this, any remaining drive, you can either be particular about the spots you accept, or like a lot of these young musicians, you can just skip off and do videos. See if you can get traction that way. Curate a crowd.
I would never care about the online audience, so I don't think.
It might be good.
Like I always thought, like if it's closed on Sundays, and I know this is other people playing it, but if the music series itself like took off and was just incredibly successful, which if 25 people watch a video of mine, I find that to be just.
I did great. This was a good one.
Yeah.
I
was like, that's plenty.
Yeah.
Like,
what is 1,000 likes, dude? 25 people. I probably know those people, and they liked it.
Yeah,
that matters.
Oh, dude, even like with any social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, if like posting something, whether it being a total goofball or if it's a picture or whatever else, like, oh, my friend so-and-so gets hundreds of likes, and then I post and it's crickets.
Yeah.
Well, number one, like, you don't know. You might have had more people actually look at that damn thing.
Yeah.
They just didn't interact with it.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe everybody hates you.
And you know what, man? 1,000 likes would make me nervous.
Yeah, well, y'all expecting something.
Huh? I couldn't name 1,000 people.
I don't want to. That's one thing about like Porch Fest. And I've decided I am going to do it 2026. And I'd love to invite you to come play it.
Okay.
I wasn't going to do it.
You thought it was over?
It was over for me. Like this past one was the first time that I had done it, and it had been growing a lot each year. And this last time, it had grown up to a point to where it just felt like work.
Yeah.
Like the musicians that I invited from Kentucky or, from all over the Southeast to come play, I might have had 2 minutes with them.
And then you gotta, I got so good to see you, but I've got to go over here and facilitate this. Yeah.
And I got to watch their set, but hell, I wanted to sit down and like break bread with them for a little bit.
Yeah.
Interact with them.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part, and I don't even get to do that.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you had the biggest turnout you've ever had. You had more people show up.
At what cost?
To me, yeah, it was everything. I lost everything. It's not about money. It's not about attendance. It's like I want to make sure I take care of the people who are performing. Sure, absolutely, that's top of the line. But the people that I personally invited, it's to share those couple of days with them. That's what I care about.
It's a community.
Yeah.
And then you start, breaking into like a festival sensation.
And
well,
so, and I told Ryan, he's kind enough to let me use the spot. And
that's symbiotic because he sells a lot, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
When they're there.
He does good with it.
Yeah.
And it's a month or two ago, and he had done asked me about it a couple. Are you gonna do Porch Fest or not? We're gonna leave so many weekends open in April. You need to pick. Are you gonna do it?
Because he's got plans.
Yeah. People are asking.
He's blocking it off. Yeah.
Like, I want you to do it if you want to do it. I'm not forcing your hand, but you need to make up your mind. And that night, one of my biggest donors from New Orleans called. A donor from Michigan calls. One of the grant foundations that write Porch Fest grant. Hey, we haven't received your application. It's like
all these people checking on you.
That's because I wasn't gonna do it. Are you gonna do it or not? Well, this is the third call I've had like this, and it seems to be something that the community wants to have and wants to do. So let's do it.
Let's do it, and then you can go.
And I'm dialing it back, and I'm doing it like, because ever since we've been at Munson's each year, I was like, I want to grow, I want it to grow, I want it to grow, I want it to grow, and now I'm like,
got what you asked for.
I got it, and now I'm bringing it back because I don't want it.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no fun. Philip Sable, he always helps me with sound, and also like we'll get up there and we'll play in a makeshift band, the Groove Johnson, or some iteration of some kind of a blues music, and me and him got so heated and arguing amongst ourselves is, once I'm hard to piss off, but once I'm pissed off, I'm pissed. And I wanted to tell him to pack up his stuff and leave, and I wanted to tell him, I was like, you can get up there and play, but I ain't getting up there to play with you. And it was my fault. He didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I was more mad at myself, but I was going to take it out on him.
Yeah, I'm going to displace this anger onto you.
Yeah. And then when I was looking at all that, and I was like, it ain't worth losing a friendship over?
Yeah.
Hell no. Man, me and this guy have been working together for almost 7 years.
Yeah. Been boys a long time.
Yeah. Ain't worth throwing that away. But here we are again, getting ready for another Porch Fest, and he is not running sound for me this year. He is just performing.
I'm here to hang out and play.
And that's exactly what I told him.
Yeah.
That's what I want for you.
Yeah.
And if the sound is not as good because of it,
so what?
I don't give a fuck.
So what?
But you get this one off.
Yeah. So what? You just come and hang out and enjoy and play.
Well, dude, anything else? What's been on your mind lately? What have you been working on?
Nothing, just music.
Music. Well, we'll do 3 more. We'll walk it around the door. I feel like I've been on my soapbox.
That's all right.
Stuff that's
you
been
gotta
on my
settle
mind.
down where you can.
Yeah. But it's been on my mind, and I know you kind of feel the same kind of way about the arts as I do with it.
Yeah.
For those that would like to kind of keep up with you, if you do have any shows or anything coming as far maybe posting a song, where could they find that?
I'm on Instagram. I think my handle is Mississippi Keys, MISSIPPKEYS.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you can catch me at Banana Box or at the shop. Maybe you see me in the creek and don't trespass me. Be generous with your watershed. Or just catch me around the way. You got a gig you want me to play? Just come shake my hand and ask me, and I'll do it.
I know. Question two with man getting in the creeks and looking for rocks. Where is a place in the country you would like to go and spend some time looking? Like, what would you be looking for? Because I know, like, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's all different, man. I'd like to go. I like to hunt a cave. I don't know what the laws regarding that are because we don't have those. Well, there are some in Alabama, but like, I like to hunt in a cave. I say that in ignorance. After I knew more about it, like if it was copacetic, I'd like to hunt in a cave. I'd like to go to Missouri, where they have these big, like mammoth killers. Here, most of our points are like, generally like 2.5, 3 inches long. In Missouri, man, you get like 7, 8 inches long. You get a daddy. So maybe there, anywhere. I'd like to know the culture of all different those places. Just go out and kick around a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some of like the things that you found. I mean, it's more than like fossils. I mean, sometimes it can be like pottery of somebody left behind. I mean, it could be anything.
Be all none of it's digging. It's all like
Natural.
It's all natural, and there's probably a bunch of different thoughts on it. But if it's in a creek or it's in a field, and I pick it up, it's saving it. If you dig it up, you're disturbing it. But if I left those things there, maybe they hit a rock or whatever. So I like saving stuff. And then you put it in your living will. Should you die, all that's bequeathed back to the tribes that created it. You just held it for a while.
Yeah. I had a cousin of mine. He's a good bit older than me, probably about twice my age, and he was always huge on this. Is after a huge farming community around here. And after a farmer would plow up a field, he would catch them. After you get done plowing, and if you don't mind, would you mind if I came and walked it?
Mm-hmm.
Walked the rows just to see if anything turned up. And he never quite put it that good, but I know that's what he meant.
That's what it meant. He's out there just trying for it not to get broken.
Yep. That checks out. Well, dude, let's wrap it up right there. That's a good part. John, thank you so much.
Thank you, Al.
Let's have a steak.
Let's have a steak. Yeah, and some sprouts, mate.